Labels. These are words that put us into categories, separate us from everybody else. They are words used to define us, used to help us understand us, but what is it that people need to understand? People say don't label yourself too early, but in reality, society already has. Each person has thousands of labels throughout their life. Child, teenager and pensioner, gay, straight and bi, Jewish, Muslim and Christian, and these are just the official labels. Because then you have the labels within the labels, and the labels within those labels, and it never stops, and it just keeps going round and round in circles. Why can't I just be human? Does it matter who I love, who I'm attracted to? Does it matter how much I own? Does it matter which country or which road my house is on? Labels mean stereotypes. And I don't want to be constantly judged by those typicalities of my many different titles. As a race in the 21st century, people are finally beginning to understand that everybody is fluid, nothing is set in stone. You may be straight and kiss another person of the same gender. You may be gay and kiss someone of the opposite gender. You may be male but feminine, you may be female but masculine, you may be neither male or female, or you may be both at different times, but it doesn't matter. And we need to help those people who don't see. We need to help each other eradicate those unneeded, unwarranted labels. And for once in our individual lifetimes, simply be a human. If you were to label me, I would be a pansexual, gender-fluid teenager of middle class. I would be British but internationally raised. I'd be a twin and a middle child. I would be an animal lover, a conversationalist and a dramatic character. I would be a dwarf, I would be mentally challenged, and I would be a visual learner. I am so many things. So why can't I just be me? Why do people have to take me apart brick by brick and put me into a different wall until I am no longer me but a tiny speck in this house that we call the world? I no longer have a name. Instead I have a title. Titles that will change thousands of times in my life. These are words, these phrases are what separate us. They are what many people think define us, and yet they are not. They are one tiny aspect of us. They have nothing to do with who you are. It's barely even to do with what you are. And I tell you one thing, I cannot wait for the day that people stop labeling everyone. When you can love who you love and be whoever you want to be. But if you really want a label, why don't you start very simply with your name?